Hello, Seattle. I am a mountaineer in the hills and highlands. I fall asleep in hospital parking lots. Hello there. So in my brain tells me, you don't need to do a TBR. Everybody knows what you're going to read because you did that book bracket of death to the death thing. But then the smarter part of me says, Casey, no one remembers that. No one has your superb memory or your giant checklist saying what you're going to read every month. So here it is. If you guys did see my book bracket battle to the death, whatever it's called, I'll post it down below in case you want to show it, share it, send it by homing pigeon to everyone you know and love. Because if you do remember, Grishaverse won what popular book series I would read first, and now going into September, it is time for some V.E. Schwab, or as the cool kids on the street call her, V.E. Swag. So I am happily going to dive in first to the Villains duology, Vicious and Vengeful. My brain wants me to read the Darkest Shade of Magic trilogy first because that one came out first, I believe, but no, I'm in the mood for some villains trying to tear each other's throats out with superpowers and vengeance and whatnot. Ooh, I just need some good hatred right now. The Villains duology is about, I believe, because I haven't read the book yet, these two friends turned out I'm gonna kill you painfully enemies, which is awesome. They got some superpowers if I think I'm right. There's some dust right there. All clean. You're welcome. I was going to say a shade of dust, because then after that I'm getting into the Darkest Shade of Magic trilogy, where I do believe there are 4 types of Londons: grey, red, white, and black London. I think I have a giant map of it, but I hid the map somewhere because I thought it was kind of ugly. And we have this certain individual, who I cannot name. He has the ability to travel between these Londons, and mischief ensues, because something's happening in Black London that no one is supposed to go to. It's completely locked out, because it's evil. I've read some V.E. Schwab in the past, The Near Witch and The Monsters of Verity. I love this Sawfish song. Did not like The Near Witch in our dark duet. So, this is your chance, Victoria. You can win me back. I believe in you. But I also went to the library recently, and I'm also going, well, first I'm going to return Daisy Jones in the 6th, but I'm also going to read Recursion by Blake Crouch, the author of Dark Matter, which I have not read but really want to. In this world, people wake up sometimes with FMS, false memory syndrome. This is where you believe you've been living this whole other life when all of a sudden you wake up and you're not anymore. You're in your real life. You can go from being a stay-at-home mom with a loving husband and a beautiful son to just the world's most grim and dowdy banker all alone in your life in a second. In as much time it takes you to fall asleep and wake up the next morning. Some people are okay with this because turns out their life might be better than they thought it would. Others are driven to suicide because of what they lost. So people are learning to store their good memories in something, I don't know what yet. I am only on page 8. But turns out that whatever they're using to store the memories is not safe too. Your memories are at stake. You, everything that has led up to you is at stake. Are you gonna let it happen? I am also getting into one of my favorite genres, thriller, with My Lovely Wife. Okay, I have been wanting to actually buy this book, but there's one very vain reason why I haven't. It's because I really don't want this lady staring at me from my shelf. It's super creepy. But following that vein of can't tell you too much about thrillers because they're thrillers, this is the story of lady and a dude meeting each other, falling in love, having a sweet marriage, having their kids, life is good. Oh, but they get bored, so they decide, hey, let's start killing people for fun. Hobbies. It's going to be a great month. Please tell me what you guys are reading in September, or what you're reading now, because right now it's August 24th, and I have no idea what order I'm going to post these videos in. I pre-filmed a bunch because I'm going back to Orlando to Universal in September. I also know I'm taking an express class in school, 2 regular classes, 1 express class, and I have to, like in express class, you have to do like an essay every 3 days, but I'll be done in like the beginning of October, and then I'll just have 2 other classes that are just photography and illustration, and life would be beautiful again. So you beautiful lads and lassies, you have a great day. If this is posted on a Monday, you make that Monday a fun day. That's right, coined it. If life was a milkshake, you'd be the cherry on top. Peace out, everybody. I am Casey. Keep turning pages.